Hi, my name is Taylor Renwick, and this is my Field Reflection 2 for EDL 595, Mentoring, Self-Mentoring, and Executive Coaching. Just a quick reminder that I am doing my fieldwork on self-mentoring. On March 5th, 2016, I had completed Level 1 of the self-mentoring process. Level 1 was self-awareness. During this phase, I discovered my strengths, weaknesses, learning styles, and personality type. Once I had a better understanding of who I am as a person and how I am able to interpret information about myself, I then proceeded to level 2 of self-mentoring, also known as self-development. During the self-development process, I formalized expectations and built a plan to collect data to alter my behaviors that are limiting my professional success. The two expectations that I established for myself are 1, to respond to professional emails within 24 hours, 2, to update and utilize my LinkedIn more regularly. I have realized that I'm pretty bad about responding to professional emails within a timely manner. I feel as though I'm around the 48-hour mark, but it'll be good to collect some data and see where I am and how much room I have for improvement and growth. As for LinkedIn, I used to use it all the time, but now that I am in graduate school and working 2 jobs, I found that LinkedIn is less of a priority for me, but something that I really need to get in the habit of accessing more frequently. My timeline for collecting data is 1 week, March 5th through March 12th. So I have finished collecting data yesterday around 11:59 p.m. My strategy for collecting data was counting how many hours it takes me to respond to emails and divide it by the number of emails received to get my average email response time. So I did an initial one that I collected over that course of the week, and I'm going to do a second collection of data after I've had some time to implement my plan, self-reflect, and ultimately engage in self-mentoring, just to see if there's any improvement with my email response time. Again, it takes me about 48 hours to respond. That's a rough estimate. The actual math turned out to be 35.6 hours. As for LinkedIn, I counted the frequency. I tallied how many times a week I accessed and utilized LinkedIn. It turned out that I don't even utilize it once a week. It's about once every 2 weeks. So I'm hoping that by recognizing this and by using self-development, self-reflection, and ultimately self-mentoring, that I will be able to alter this behavior as I feel as if it is limiting my professional success. So the current level that I am in is self-reflection. I am currently engaging in self-reflection and hope to finish it by March 15th. That way I'll have time to fully engage in self-mentoring, and if I realize there's any flaws in my data collection or if there's other behaviors that I want to go ahead and try to correct, now would be the time to collect that data before the field work is over and done with. And that is all I have for today. I appreciate you taking the time to listen to my presentation and my reflection and thoughts about the fieldwork so far. I do think it's been very helpful to utilize the textbook by Dr. Marsha Carr because it really explains each level step by step and puts it in perspective. It helps me better understand what the purpose of each level is and where I'm headed next. So again, now that I have made myself aware of my strengths, weaknesses, and abilities, I was able to figure out what behaviors were limiting me in my professional development. Those two limitations were my lack of response to professional emails, whether that be from a coworker, a superior, or even one of the students that I manage. I feel like that's something in the professional world I need to be better at. I'm hoping that by the end of this program I can get a response down to about 24 hours. As for LinkedIn, I'm hoping to use it more regularly and be able to make those connections with other professionals in the higher education industry, as well as stay in touch with some former colleagues and classmates. I think that if I could utilize LinkedIn twice a week, that I would be in much better shape with a more updated profile and a more active role in the LinkedIn community. All right, and that's the end of my reflection video 2 for EDL 595. Thank you.